This is a pre-recorded session from The Real Wheel. The spins are recorded live and unedited, and the results are still random. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome to The Real Wheel, and first of all, apologies if I sound a little bit delirious today. The COVID has struck me hard and I am not feeling well, hence why I'm doing more spins sooner than I thought. I'm going to be recording a few sessions today, and you may have noticed I am plugging a Patreon now. And just before we start the spins, I want to emphasise I will not be offended if literally nobody signs up to the Patreon. If you feel like doing it, that's magic. If not, please do not feel bad for watching the spins. The spins are for everyone, and if you feel like chipping in, if you can chip in, then it would be greatly appreciated, but please do not feel obliged. Anyway, we are spinning from the last session's last number, which was number 19. So let's get the timer up and running, and let's go for our first spin from 19 red. So I hope everyone's doing fit and well here on this very hot day as I'm recording this. Hopefully it'll be cooler by the time the video goes live here in the United Kingdom. I can tell you it's currently 37 degrees outside while I'm doing this, and I don't have a fan or aircon on. And I've got COVID. First result together is black number 2. 2 black, even and low, middle column, first dozen, part of the Voisin section of the wheel. Next result on the way. Got 20 minutes together in this session. We're going to have another 20-minute session tomorrow, and then either a 20 or 30-minute session on... what day will that be? Friday. Result, Alan's number 22 black. From 1 whack to 2 whacks. 22 black, even and high. Middle dozen, first column. Part of the Voisin section of the wheel. Can see 22 joining the marquee. And 22 has been out 7 times on this wheel session. Nine, 31 and 16 are the 3 numbers we are still waiting for. It's huge and it's rouge. It's 36 red. A red 36, an even number in the third column, third dozen, a high number in the Tia section of the wheel. I'm probably going to be a lot quieter than normal today, just because I need to conserve my energy. Got a fair amount of recording to do. And that result is 28 black. Even and high for 28, first column, third dozen, part of the Voisin section. So 9, 16 and 31, I believe, are the numbers we are looking for or waiting for. I will just double check that actually. Yep, 9, 16 and 31. And that result is carpet number 3. Red, odd and low for number 3. Third column, first dozen, Voisin section. Next result on the way. And that is number 9. 9, red, odd and low. Third column, first dozen, Orphaland section of the wheel. 9 making its debut, so we are now just waiting for 16 and 31. And that is right next door to 31 in number 14, the number of love. Even and low for 14, middle column, middle dozen, part of the Orphaland section of the wheel. So 14 joining 9 and 3 as a run of 3 red numbers on the marquee. Now it's next to impossible to tell, but the graphics have actually been updated here at the Real Wheel. It's number 6 black, another Orphaland number, 3 Orphalands back to back. I can tell you that 6 is black even and low, first dozen, third column, Orphaland section. Still waiting for numbers 16 and 31. That is number 2. Black even and low, middle column, first dozen, Wazan section. It's a very hot Tuesday afternoon as I'm recording this. It's currently 20 to 1 here in the United Kingdom. I saw the premiere of my last of the backlog go live and thought I better record some more. $29 black is the next result. Third time out for 29 black, an odd number in the middle column in the third dozen, a high number in the Voisin. Next result on the way. Chain of 3 numbers, red numbers has been replaced with a chain of 3 black numbers. Couple of big green zeros on the marquee. And we shall see what the next result is. Number 19, another one of Alan's numbers. Red, odd and high for 19. Voisin section, middle dozen, first column. So our cold numbers are 9 and 16. Not 16, I beg your pardon. Yes, 16 and 31, I beg your pardon, are our cold numbers. 9 hadn't been seen before, and now it is out twice on the marquee. 9, red odd low, Orphaland section of the wheel. Third column, first dozen. So 9 jumping off the cold numbers list entirely now. 16, 31 on 0 spins, 32, 12, 8 and 25 on 1 spin each. And that is 31. 31, black, odd and high in the Orphaland section of the wheel. First column, third dozen. One of the numbers we were missing, only missing 16 now. One more number for full completion. $22, Alan's favourite number, or should I say one of Alan's numbers. 22, black, even and high in the Voisin section of the wheel, middle dozen, first column. So we are just chasing number 16 now. It's my birthday number as well. 22 is one of the hot numbers, by the way. It's on 8 spins. And 4 of the top 5 numbers are in the Voisin. 26, 22, 7 and 19, 4 of the top 5 numbers. That is 25, it was on 1 spin, going up to 2 now. 25, red odd high, third dozen, first column, Wazan section. And we are in 30 red, 3-0. Red even high for 30, third column, third dozen, which means TS section. Next result on the way. Ten minutes left of this session. Roughly 20 more spins. And we're in the Huge and Rouge, 36. Red even high for 36. Third column, third dozen, TS section. Next result on the way. 36 out there a couple of times on the marquee. And we got in a lucky number 7, the nation's luckiest number apparently. What I can tell you for sure is it's first column, first dozen, red, odd and low, in the Voisin section. Run of 4 red numbers at the moment, 25, 30, 36 and 7. Is that going to continue? We shall find out. It is with 25. Saw that at the chain, start of the chain of red numbers there. 25, red, odd and high in the third dozen in the first column. Part of the Voisin section. Next result on the way. Twelve red. Was on just a single spin, but it's now on 2 spins, red, even and low for 12. In the first dozen in the third column, and we're still in the Voisin section. 3 Voisin back to back, 3 red, Voisin back to back even, and of course we are now on 6 red numbers in a row. Red number 1, odd and low for number 1, first column, first dozen, or Phalanx section of the wheel. Next results coming up. Sticking with the red numbers. One only a couple of pockets away from 16, our missing number. And we're back in the Huge and the Rouge. From the smallest number to the largest number, 36, red even high, TS section of the wheel, third column, and third dozen. It's been a while since we've had a result that rimmed like that, but we have one now. And a remarkable chain of red numbers going on at the moment. And the red numbers have ceased with a pocket hop into legs 11. 11, black, odd and low in the TS section of the wheel, middle column, first dozen. Still waiting on number 16. Oh, next door to 16 is black 24. 24, black even, and a high number. In the TS section of the wheel, third column, in the middle dozen. Moving on from 24, will we do another pocket hop? Looking at the marquee, we've got a couple of pocket hops on there. We have 9 into 31, and we've got 36 into 11. Pocket hopping is where I go from one number to a number directly either side of it. And that is black, number 20, a middle column number, a middle dozen number in the Orphaland section of the wheel. Black, even, and high. 5 minutes left in this session. Will we get number 16? That is the only number we are left to chase today. We are in black, number 2. Warming up quite nicely as number 2. A black, even, and a low number. Middle column, first dozen. Part of the Voisin. We started off with number 2, actually. Not the number 2 on the far side of the marquee. We did number 2 before that as well. And number 2 is now on 5 spins. And we're in 31. Hadn't seen it at all until it came out a little bit earlier on. And now it's out twice. 31, black, odd and high. Orphaland section of the wheel. Third dozen, first column. 31 black. We're very much doing runs with the colours at the moment, aren't we? Run of reds, and now we've got a run of 5 black numbers. Question is, will that continue? We'll find out together as we wait for the drop-in. It will not. As soon as I pointed it out, it changed. We're back in 19, another very warm number. 19 red. An odd number in the middle dozen between 19 and 36. First column. And if you're playing the French sections, it's in the Voisin section. Just a few more spins left in this session now. $30 red. Even and high for 30, third column, third dozen, part of the TR section. Gotta be honest, I'm getting a little bit dizzy looking at the wheel now. Not well today at all. But I will power through. I have promised a bunch of spins for you. And those of you that know me know that I never back down on my promises. I always push through for you lovely, lovely people. Number 6, black and even, third column, first dozen, a low number, in the Orphaland section of the wheel. New result on the way. Number 10, black, odd and low. Black even and low, I beg your pardon. First column, first dozen. TS section. So number 10 joining the marquee there, and 10 has been out a few times. In fact, it's been out 5 times now in 10th position. Number 14, number of love. Middle column, middle dozen. Even and low. Orphaland section, 14 red. 14 now on its 5th appearance. So our cold numbers are 16, which hasn't been out at all, 32 and 8 on one spin, 12, 17, 23, 9 and 31 on two spins. 35 is your next result. 35, Black Odd and High, in the middle column, in the third dozen. Part of the Voisin section. Well, this is the final spin. I didn't even notice. Apologies, players. Final spin. And we're finishing on the hot number, Black 26. Even and high for 26 in the middle column in the third dozen, part of the Voisin section. So I thank you all so much for watching. I shall see you all tomorrow for another 20 minutes of spins.